Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show today. It's Soul Surfing Sunday, and I thought that Tony D would jump on and give a reading because I haven't did too many readings since I haven't been on, and right now the world is in chaos for everyone. If you don't have your energy up, you need to get your energy up because we're fighting with each other is what's happening, and we knew it was going to happen and it did. So I have been having problems with my other half, and we are separated. But you got to take it with the good and the bad. We're still living together, but we're separated. So let's get this started. I hope everybody's meditating and keeping your energy up because empaths, if you're an empath, they find you. Narcissism, find you. Whatever they do, they'll find you. So let's get to this reading. This reading is going to tell you how much you've come and where you need to go and how you need to feel because it will speak to your inner soul. If your inner soul came here, there's a reason. So let's get started. Okay, now the first card that came out was a 40 at day's end. Rest. I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to connect to spirit. Yes, you have to be meditative. You have to be, that's why I have not been on lately. I can get meditated, but like I said, it's like my life right now is a yo-yo. So one minute you feel this way, the next minute you feel this way, the next minute you're trying to trigger yourself. Trigger, and I walk away still because I don't want to get triggered. And life can trigger you. So we got a 31, embrace change. I move easily and confident through the changes in my life. And this was the first card, rest. And yeah, we really need rest. I'm having a hard time sleeping, so it really affects you whether you think so or not. So you need to this is meditation. This is telling you you really need to escape a little bit from this world and go within. This is telling you that embrace change because we are going to go through a lot of change and we are going through change. So it's like it's like she had a eureka moment when she was in her peace and quiet, and it's telling her to move easily and confidential. So you've got two different paths. You got her waiting and meditating and feeling, and then you've got her saying, I need to get up, I need to go, I need to find something. So that's kind of with the moon and birds and the sun and over here. So it's two different scenes to a movie. And then the last scene was Spirit Awakens. Your spirit has awakened. Trust me. If you're in here listening to me, your spirit is awakened. I embrace my soul's purpose and align all aspects of my life to it fully. Now, if this is not a message, I have no idea what is. Because if you look at these cards, meditation, she's thinking, she's relaxing, and she's doing what she needs to do to connect to spirit guides, ancestors, whatever. And here she's going to embrace the change. She's going to get out of her meditation mode and she is going to go on an exploration of her senses, of everything about her, because it's changing. And then you got this one. She's looking up as she walked in, she knows that that is her awakening. That is the crown with the light going through it. And this world and you can see ancestors in the background. You basically, it's like you swallowed the whole earth. It's like it's just coming to you and you've got to do things. But yeah, this was a great start. A lot of my cards when we start, it will give you a path of the questions that are asked and the things that are done. So we really need to pay attention to a lot of things that come to us, whether somebody says something or not. Uh, we also got the telepathy oracle cards and its openness. Be open to receive divine guidance in relationships. Here it is right here, the relationships that are not going to withstand the awakening. Uh, they won't. And you've changed so much and they've changed so much that it might never be. So we have to have the openness to see where our life is going to go with whoever we chose. Love. Love can conquer everything. Yeah, love can conquer everything. But if you're in a uh, openness, be open to receiving divine guidance in relationships. Love that. And you love them. But if they're not listening to any divine guidance, I you're not loving them so much because the union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. So this is kind of telling you that, you know what, if you expect it, it could be, but you got to have openness and the love within to recognize everything. And someone asked a question. Yes, yes, your intuition. Listen to your intuition. It will speak to you all the time. And the last card we got was the Mystic Forest Oracle. And it's one of a kind. From the moment you emerged into this world, you've had extraordinary talents. You understand starlight, animal, voices, and all things magical. Yes, because you are unique in your own way. We all have that little sparkle, like that beautiful little angel has, that no one else has. So we're one of a kind. That starts the reading. So, that's going to have you thinking what you need to think about instead of things rushing through your head, grasping at straws, because a lot of us do that. I've done that before, and I just kind of sink back and think about it. Now, the Starseed Oracle wanted to come out because star ancestors have hidden secrets, lost wisdom, and they're telling you to look a little deeper. The ancients knew much more than we do about our connection to the stars. Their pyramids, temples, and other places of worship create the precise alignment with the stars, exist in all corners of the world. What if this ancient wisdom is available for you to uncover now? You're being called to think and listen with your ancient heart and soul, to tap into the part of you that remembers and knows. All ancient secrets are whispers forever in your ears. All mystic knowing blooms in your heart. All potent power pumps through your veins. You're being invited to step into your ancient knowingness, to be held by the rememberings of the star ancestors, to look a little deeper. If you're feeling stuck, you're being called to do something different, to change your point of view. Creativity happens when we put together two things that don't belong. When we do the unexpected, so often a creative solution is right in front of us. But because we think the same thoughts and act the same way, we miss what's in the open. You're here to remember and uncover ancestor secrets and transmissions, technology and wisdom that are so needed on this planet right now, to unlock your soul's memory of a time when we lived in harmony on Earth, and one day we will again. Place this card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following: I'm ready to remember ancient mysteries and secrets from deep within. It's been that for a while. We have been talking to our ancestors for a while now, and they are connecting us with the past spirits like Thoth and all the beautiful spirits that came before us that figured things out. And it was supposed to be handed down to us and help us, and they didn't. They kept it a secret. So we got the intuitive whisper, the whispers. Listen to those whispers in your head. As long as they're good and beautiful from within, it's all that matters. We got a number 13, which is a 4. Because you're become your own priority. Yes, you got to work on yourself, and you are more important to yourself than anybody else. And the reason being is because you have to live with yourself. You have to make the decisions, and you can't blame anyone else for the decisions. You made the decisions. And if you didn't make the decisions, you need to figure out how you step into your power and make your own decisions. Put yourself first. It is not selfish to prioritize yourself. And in fact, it is self care. It does not mean you won't prioritize others, but it does mean that you are setting time aside to fill up your own cup and replenish your own energy so you have more to give. Take yourself on a solo date somewhere that fills your soul. Get a massage to unwind, go to an art gallery to get inspired, or go for a long walk in nature to reconnect. Let yourself switch off from all responsibilities and just receive. We often expect others to fill up our cup, but the truth is, if you're not prioritizing yourself, no one else can. We are only loved by others to the same depth that we love ourselves. Learn to spend quality time with yourself and love what you discover so you can allow that same love in from others. By prioritizing yourself, you're giving permission to others to do the same. The healthiest relationship belong to those who prioritize themselves and then come together to evaluate each other. Turn your focus inward and prioritize your needs. Every week, put time aside for a nourishing solo date. Make sure you have everything rescheduled for that time so when you are on that date, your focus is on you and you alone. What date would you truly love to go on? Use this opportunity to take yourself on it instead of waiting to be taken. Empower yourself by prioritizing you. Enjoy. That it's perfect because it's to me it reminds me of footprints. When you only seen one, I was carrying you, and there is footprints on there, but there's only one set of footprints. And it actually looks like a bear or a tiger or something. But we get the point, don't we? I mean, there's no other way to put these cards because they won't let me. So there's nothing we can do about it. And each one has to come out when it comes out. That's how I play the game because I want you to get the very best of the message. And if you go in order, you'll get the message. Okay, now we've got this is the Gateway of Light activation. Lemurian seed codes, embrace sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace. Ah, I love this card. Yes, 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 yes. Whew. I get a burst of beautiful feeling, like butterflies and rainbows when I see this. And I can think of my husband saying, "You live in fantasy too much. You need to wake up and be like us." I said, "No, I don't want to wake up. I'll just stay here in fantasy. It's so much better, but it's not as cranky." Okay, let's see what we got here. Lemuria was a civilization that was in the middle of the Pacific Ocean in ancient times. The inhabitants of this sacred land living in complete harmony with nature and had a connection with every living being, similar to the movie Avatar. Their inner vision was fully activated to the point where it is thought that their pineal gland was fully developed, and they could see for hundreds of miles in every direction in a similar way to the sonar dolphins and whales. The majority operated from their hearts. Space honor one another and nature, so much so that when their civilization came to an end through a catastrophe event, most likely the plates of the earth shifting, causing volcanic eruptions and tsunamis, most of them ascended. It is said that these highly attuned beings knew that their civilization would end and decided to send healing waves into another part of the world for future civilizations to benefit from. They telepathically channel their frequency into a thought. From that would become crystals that would be found thousands, possibly millions of years later. These Lemurian seeds are a type of quartz crystal, mostly found in Brazil and Colombia. They are powerful crystals with situations similar to barcodes engraved on their faces. They have a feminine receptive energy that is said to help us step into a more feminine way of being in order to help the evolution of the species. Uh, I would see that because women are more loving and compassionate. Visualize yourself on an island surrounded by pale blue waters, living in harmony with all living beings. If you own a Lemurian seed crystal, hold it in your left hand, call out the ancient ones of Lemuria, and invite them to share their wisdom. You are a highly sensitive being. You might feel that this is a curse, but this card is here to let you know that it is a gift. It indicates that you have spent lifetimes upon lifetimes living with a giant shield up to stop the world seeing the real you. But you are a highly unique soul with incredible gifts that are so worth sharing. Through embracing your uniqueness, you can help many others embrace their own. This lifetime is a more graceful existence with less defense and more trust. It's not about protecting yourself, but stepping into the space of surrender and revealing your true self. I can feel that. Sometimes we go into a place and we're just not our true self. We're just kind of I just kind of float around. It's like, I don't know any of these people, and they don't look very interesting to me. I mean, I'll be nice and everything, but usually that's not much. um, but we'll see what the cards, because we have to. I like this card, become your own priority, because if no one does, which they probably won't, you'll be lost. You will not be able to do it if you don't step into your power. I quit. Uh, I quit a long time ago thinking about that. Just don't even worry about that because it's just not worth it. Okay, we got the Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. This is where we are right now. We're in crossroads. A lot of us don't know which way to go. I have figured out my way to go by a lot of meditation, a lot of compassion, and a lot of love and research. I want to know. Some people don't care to know. They just want to live their life and they don't want to know. I want to know. So, mirror, mirror on the wall. A stargate is a portal that can take us through space and time to a whole other universe. It's based on the concept of the Einstein-Rosen bridge, or what is also known as a wormhole, where a speculative structure linking different points of space-time to create. In spirituality, a stargate is less about traveling on the physical 3D dimensional level and more about making progress on the spiritual. A feature of many spiritual traditions is the idea that all of us do have a stargate in our heart that connects us with the central lattice of consciousness. The divine matrix. The Buddha acknowledged we were the universe while Jesus said, the kingdom of heaven is within you. The Akashic Stargate transports us to a space where we are given the opportunity to make a decision to accelerate the realization of our life purpose. To connect, visualize yourself at a crossroad. Tune into the direction that feel most joyful, light, and loving image. Yourself walking that road, see all that it brings you. Whenever the Akashic Stargate is presented to you, it's because you're at a critical point on your journey. You have the opportunity to move in a particular direction and you have to make a decision. This can feel overwhelming, and you may be waiting for someone or something to make the decision for you. But you aren't here to walk a path that was set for you. You're here to walk a path that you have chosen. The next phase of your journey cannot unfold until you decide which way to go. Know that whatever direction you take and whatever decision you make, you'll always be on the right path. No matter how you get there, you'll always end up in a similar space. Also, know that purpose itself about doing your duty. It's about living life and experiencing joy. I wonder about that because there are so many people that just got to work, got to work, got to work, got to go. And they're not patient. My husband is not patient. I've got not as patient as most people because I got the Leo fire behind me, but I try to be as patient as I can. I have grown a lot since I've been doing this, and I've been doing it now for 3 years. But before that, I've done it since I was like 17, 18. I've always been into curing things and helping things. Okay, now the last card in the Gateway of Light is Venetian Galactic Council, Star Being Guides answering the call, time to shine. The Venetians are advanced cosmic beings similar to angels who come from the planet Venus. They are our starry ancestors and are dedicated to helping us experience and embody divine love. There are millions of them, and many of us will have them working with us as guides. If you feel drawn to this information or strongly connect to the stars or star people, there's good chance that there are many extraterrestrial beings around you. At this time, many of whom will be connected to the Venetian Galactic Council. Governed by Lady Venus and Santa Camera, the Venetian Galactic Council is a divine board of directors who are responsible for recruiting light workers and leaders on Earth who have the potential to make a huge difference by following the call of their soul. When they come to us, it's an honor, an opportunity to be reminded of the connection that was actively before we came into the incarnation. There's no set way of working with the Venetians, but they will contact us in dreams or meditation to share information that will support us on our journey. They often send spiritual downloads in thought forms or understandings in dreams about flying or being in space or other ways in which they will come through to us. That's crazy. On a bright starry night, Venetian Galactic Council, thank you for helping answer the call of my soul. That's how to connect to them. You need to thank be grateful. I just bought a new book on being grateful, and I'm just going to be grateful for everything I get. I'm going to try my hardest to be the best person I can be because people really need this right now. This is a call to action. You are being asked to step up and create the changes you want to see in the world. You have a reason for being here, and you have the potential to inspire, support, and heal your corner of the world. Don't let this information scare you or overwhelm you, for you are being prepared energetically to step into this role. The ideas you have been having recently are divine downloads, but you aren't being called to make dramatic changes in your life. Simply to move forward step by step. The Venetian Galactic Council will reveal more information to support you, but beware of downloads or information and spiritual signs, for they are confirmation that you are on the right path. That's a great compliment because we are on the right path. And I can feel that it's perfect for us at this point in time. And it's the right time. Okay. This is going good. Okay, we got the divine. Wow. Oops, almost done. Didn't think of it. I had a lot of cards too. We got the Divine Master and we got Mother Mary. We got miraculous encounter, divine experience. Do not be afraid of being powerful. And by the way, today is 5/24 of 2026, which is a 21, which is a 3, which is a divine message. And what's funny is we got a lot of threes. We had 3 there, we had 3 there, we had 3 on the bottom. So this is really a divine message for me and the collective because I needed it at this point. And Mother Mary, divine experiences, I am so ready. She is just beaming with beauty. Mary, the mother of Jesus, was a simple woman with a divine mission to bring sacred love into the world. At the time of her death, she was assumed into heaven by the angels. It is for this reason that she is considered the queen of the angels. And her presence magnetizes the energy of miracles, and she presents of angels. One of the most important lessons of Mary's life when Archangel Gabriel brought her the message that she was going to be the mother of Christ. When Gabriel appeared to her, she heard the message, "Do not be afraid, for I am the angel of the Lord." This wasn't necessarily telling her not to be afraid because she was having a spiritual vision, more not to be afraid of being this power. Mary's experience reminds all women that it's safe to be powerful and gifted. She is now dedicated to spreading the message and in the leader of a group of angels described to world peace. You are having spiritual visions and miraculous encounters at this time. Don't be afraid of your gifts. They are God-given abilities to help you remember who you are and where you have come from. If you have been wondering about the spiritual significance of creation, encounters, or experiences, know that the main message the universe is trying to give you. That's you are not alone, and you are a significant bringer of light to the world. Your psychic and spiritual abilities have been awkward by some sort of shift in your life. This could have been an overwhelming, challenging, or emotional moment, but it has set you on a path to remembering that you can heal and help others. Angels of peace are here now because the angel, yeah, I think we should. I'm thinking I'm getting something. Um, we really need to listen to our psyche. Right now, the spiritual abilities, sometimes they get like boggled if somebody's like really upsetting us because they're not there at all and they won't be there. And then we get upset. It's like a trigger. And it wants to bring the light of the world, not the chaos of the world. Your psychic and spiritual abilities have been awakened by some sort of shift in your life. This could have been an overwhelming, challenging, or emotional moment, but it has set you on a path to remembering that you can heal and help others. Angels of peace are here now to guide you on your way to harmony in all aspects of your world. That is a perfect message. Do not make chaos into your harmonious life. If you have a spouse or a friend or relative or whatever it is, and they are just hammering you all the time, you're fantasy, you're this, you're that, you have to learn how to walk away. That opinion does not matter to me at all. Wherever you are in your journey is where you needed to be in your journey. I'm not going to change that. But I'm going to share how I changed my journey. And I have this feeling that a lot of people are going through the same thing as I am because we are all one, but yet we're separate, single. Okay, now we've got the magical spirit oracle, and I love this. It's a 20. You don't need it all figured out. Stars, chaos, luck, opportunity, and possibilities. I embrace uncertainty. Luck is on my side. Let the magic mushroom be your guide and lucky charm at this time. Allow him to show you a more surrendered way of life. He invites you to embrace chaos, uncertainty, and the unknown, to stop controlling things so much and let go, to lean into fluidity instead of strategy. Strategy. Jeez, again. Okay. So what's this? This is just what I just said. Do not get all cranked out so much, and you got to let it go. To learn at this time, the universe is on your side more than you believe. He speaks to you, oh, silly human, don't you see? You don't need it all figured out. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Nobody has all the answers, and that's the fun part. You are not supported to that. That could, that would make life terribly boring and painful, uninteresting to know, to be in all moments that would suffocate the magic and excitement of life. What would be the point then? The adventure is in the uncertainty. It is not your enemy, it's your friend. He visits you often, a spiritual gift, the gift of luck, opportunity, and possibility. Within new and uncertain encases the tension and control you have in certain areas of your life. Sometimes letting things be free, allowing them to turn into powerful, soulful, wild things. They are this goes for us as well. Most things seek to be trusted and free. Uh, that's perfect because I just said that. Just because these people in your world are family, friends, and whatever they are, they're not going to change. You're not going to make them change. So the best thing for I'm at the point now where the best thing for me to do is stay in my lane, do my meditation, study stuff, research stuff, and go within a lot. And basically that's what I've been doing. And I will come on here periodically. Right now my life is kind of chaotic, so I can't say what day I'm going to be back here. But I will be back. This is my channel. I'm not leaving. And I'm here. Now, Soul Helper Oracle had a beautiful message for us today. And number 3, that divine message. Awaken the magic of your creativity. Immerse yourself in the world of feelings. Ah, the water just flows around me with the fish, just doing what they need to do and just expecting and looking at the gold that's right under your nose. That freedom of chains and opinions and everything that you've been going through. Deep dive into the core of your emotional world where a special alchemy lies hidden. Surrender completely to the magic of your feelings and discover deep within you an irresistible, creative light that is so ready to create beauty. Your feelings, your feelings now know no reason, rules, or barriers. They are like water simply streaming and flowing over all obstacles or carrying them along in their wake. The time has come to take control of your emotions, but without building walls or imposing limitations. Bring calm and serenity to your innermost feelings so that you can find and make use of the magic that lies within. Once you have brought calm into this world and mastered it, allowed your feelings to govern your soul's path. Sense the path and feel it. Then follow it as it is the path of your heart, the path of your pure feelings. Surrender completely to life and the creativity deep within you. Use your imagination, be expressive, dance and sing, laugh and play. Free yourself. Some might think you're foolish or totally naive or indeed laugh at you, but they will recognize the wisdom of your actions in the end. The path of the soul is the path of the heart. 2, it lies in a dimension that our words are unable to comprehend. Your soul helper oracle for the next 21 days is the koi fish. Herbal essence oil is the lotus, and the healing crystal is moonstone, numbers 3. That's my moonstone right there. I didn't answer the one phone. The girlfriend calling the other phone. Okay, it'll end here in a few minutes. So we're going to go read the 3. And the 3 will be perfect too, because that's where we are right now. 3. 3 indicates that now is a good time to take care of your soul family, both in this world and in others. Make contact and tell them that you love and need them. They will hear you. You will find strength, healing, and answers among those closely connected to you. This number teaches you to look at everything, to become an observer, and wisdom will come. Number 3's energy field brings about diversity, creativity, creative energy, the overcoming of duality, and understanding and seeing the world of the divine. I pretty much think we're doing that right now. The word of the divine really hits home with me. Okay, let's see. Now we got kind of a double thing going on here, and there's 2 different oracles that want to come out for the main scene. I got the map oracle and Dreams of Gaia, one of my favorites. So we're going to go to the map oracle first, and it is a 48, which is a 12, which is a 3. Divine. You got the wishing well. Desire is the sacred impulse for life. Feel it, but let go of all attachments to ownership. Desire is the most important impulse for creating life. Now, now you're seeing the relationship between desire and inspiration and sensing that moment of truth when you feel the inception of new life. It is an ah moment when everything makes sense. Perhaps you recognize a soulmate or after conceiving a baby or an idea. The wishing well card awakens you to the presence of unseen forces that enable new beginnings, divine intelligence and activities. The field of possibilities where new life is co-created in a magical way. Neither you nor anyone else can know how or when or why this happens. It just does. To that end, you can't control the progress of growth. Rather, you must step aside to be a channel for higher forces and relinquish any attachment to how this new creation should appear or when. Form creation, intention, and taking action by dropping the coin into the wishing well. Then trust in spirit, prepare to be amazed. Yeah, look, she's got the gold floating around. She's looking back at that gold. She's thinking about that gold. She says, I need the crown. The mask is flying in the air. I need that off, and I need to show who I am. I'm golden. I'm building, and that's what you need to do. So, okay, now the clarifier that come out for that was the Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. We got a lot of Pentacles on this one. Okay. There you are. It's luck. Wishing well and luck. She knows it. She's got the luck. She's looking back. Look at the coins. Look at the gold. Look at the mask. And it's got a little bunny, little white bunny. Follow the rabbit. Yeah, follow the rabbit. Lucky. Ten of Pentacles. Appreciate the special bonds you share as a group and the love that comes with commitment. Family, celebration, generosity, money, luck, completion, and love. That's all that this is all about. The love of you and what surrounds you. So now we've got these seven. And she's going into the unknown. She's got the mask on. See, we had the mask flying off on the last one. She's got the mask on. She's got a bluebird. I've been getting all kinds of bluebirds. Bluebird right here. And she's got flowers. She's got the beautiful golden wings with it. It's a key. So she's always been able to open it, and there's a rainbow behind her. But she doesn't see the beauty of anything. She's kind of in the dark. Into the unknown, trust and all will be revealed. Life is an adventure, and often new opportunities will arise that you won't know how to deal with. This is one of those times you're required to trust that this new phase will reveal wondrous and miraculous as you step into the unknown territory. Imagine that you are not only a pathfinder, but a path maker. Whatever your inquiry, trust that you'll be safe. Stay aware as you discover new and marvelous territories and valuable treasures. See, then you got the treasure over here. See, it's luck that she's there, but she'd have to go into the unknown. So where she's got to go find it. And you got to find yourself and all that good stuff. So the clarifier for this oven is the Four of Pentacles. Like I said, this whole thing had pentacles. And that's pretty good. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind all pentacles. Sure, why not? Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, that's why I'm not finding them ones. There's the Four of Pentacles. It's security. Enjoy this period of calm and order, but stay open to new possibilities. To keep looking for new ways to expand your empire. Stability, finance, property, protection, balance, order, and foundation. This is telling you that you need to balance yourself, make sure everything matches, everything's good to go, and just don't let anything squeeze by that you don't want in your life. This is easy said. Okay, we got number 30, which is another three, and we got the Knight of Pentacles. Oh no, I got to read the 30. Okay, no, wait. I got the 30. I'm ahead of the game. Okay. Making a choice. I made a choice to realize where I was. Okay. You're required to come to a decision now. You're faced with a dilemma or a fork in the road and must make a conscious choice regarding the next right action. Whatever that choice is, you must take responsibility for it. Yet you needn't be afraid. You may not have all the answers right now because the way ahead can't be known until you've embarked and traveled a few steps. It's going into the unknown. Trust your intuition, ask for a sign from spirit, and you will be led to the right path. If you remain conscious and aware, your choice will be the right one at this time. Life is always about learning. Success lies in choosing consciously guiding by intuition and spirit. Yeah, we really need to listen to that. And the choice would be this. There's two different choices here. This is the field goal. And you see the light, and I see feathers, which is the angels. These are the angels coming through in the middle. But the choice is yours. You have to figure out which way you want to go. And if you go through the center, you'll probably get both reactions. You'll do this and this. So that's pretty cool. I like that card at the making choice part because that is what we have to do. We have to make choices. Sometimes those choices aren't that great. I don't think so either. Okay, what do we got here? We got the Knight of Pentacles. And I have him with the Knight of Swords. Okay, where am I? Lost my way. Okay. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. Hard graft may not be exciting, but the result will bring you great fulfillment. Order, planning, trust, work, property, investment, and progress. That one was make a choice. And the one was the wishing well, security, luck, make a choice, loyalty. So whatever you choose, it's going to be it's going to be loyal. It's going to be really nice and change your life a lot. And it's going to be pretty. And you know what? The last card, we got a 27, which is a 9, at home. And there's a clock there. There's a cat there. There's all kinds. There's gold. There's all kinds of stuff. There's a window opening up there and a door here. And then there's the wise owl up there. So it's got all the features that the home would have. You are comfortable in your own skin. You belong. Peace, serenity, safety, belonging, and all the features one would want from home are indicated now. The home card represents an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin, to live comfortably no matter what is happening in the world around you. It is time for opening your eyes to your tribe of like-minded people. or one special person who makes you feel like you've come home. Home is love, and love is all around you and now. Whatever your inquiry, you are where you're meant to be and will reap great benefits by staying on this path, regardless of where it leads. Home will always be within you. It is where the heart is. I love that. Hang on. Okay, now we go to the dreams of Gaia. And we had some nice messages through here. We got the Four of Earth. Slow and steady progress, one step at a time. Fear and doubt slow forward momentum. Do not falter, rest and recharge. A good outcome ahead. Do not make hasty decisions. Watch for careless errors. Just be careful. I've already said be on your guard of craziness and walk away from it. Because if you don't, it's just going to be one big fallout. Okay. Now for that, we got the Five of Wands. Competition. See, that's I had a feeling about that. That's why you don't want to get into this chaos because it's competition. And a lot of people can't handle when they lose. So, and I would stay out of stuff like that. Become the observer. You'll soon know who needs your help. However, try not to heal everybody. Focus on yourself too. Posturing, ego, pride, debate, test, opinions, communication, and overload. Basically, you don't want to listen to that. You want to go within and level your balance out before you get into chaos with someone. It's not the time right now. And we got the Five, the Father. The center of power within the family unit, a time for decisive action, a source of strength, not fear. What did your father teach you? Step up and take charge. Guide, instruction, and inspire confidence. Be interested and supportive, not critical. The buck stops with you. Fulfill your obligations, allow others their autonomy, share all tasks and responsibilities, and step out of the Stone Age. I like that. That's perfect. There is a lot of people that are still living way back when, and they're telling you all this, and you're going, okay, well, I'm done with that anyway. It's way back there. And they're like, well, let's go visit it again. I don't want to visit it again. I'm done with that. I'm good. And we got the Page of Wands. We got a lot of wands today. Okay, well, find it. Okay, there it is. Pentacles. Okay, it's hiding. Oh, yeah, that's because it's the swords. Okay, I thought I was going crazy. All right, now that has the gossip. And that's just what we said. Be careful for what you're gossiping about. Be precise in all your verbal written communications so that you can't be misunderstood. Complaints, bitchiness, back at, cutting words, politicking, legal issues, and paperwork. Stay out of it. It's just your father probably told you to be the observer and look, but just don't jump into anything. That's what I would say. My father would tell me that. And it's use common sense. I mean, come on. We've got common sense now. And we've got the 10 of air. And it's a time for independence. Say goodbye to the public persona, no longer bound by another's opinion. Walk your own path. Humans are paradoxical by nature. See and know your potential. The self is whole. Time to grow up and leave home. That's pretty interesting that we got home before. and it was like you were coming home, but were you coming home for a visit because you're leaving? You don't need to be stuck at home anymore. If you're living with mommy and daddy, there's other places that you can do something. Now we got the love card, the Ace of Cups. Maximize good fortune and make your money for you. You deserve it. It's time to make a wise financial decision. Beginnings, finance, new job, success, prosperity, security, and creativity. We want it all. I mean, we really want it all. And options. This came in. I didn't have any more cards. Yeah, I don't. And this came up. So I kept it because options, you have a lot of options out there right now. The world is your oyster. Pay attention to detail of any financial agreement or offers. Look for the long-term benefits rather than going for the short-term gain. Choices, property, finances, balance, judgment, contracts, and detail. So my advice is to become the observer, work on self, and start to feel good about yourself. Don't let anybody take you down. They are not worth it. Walk away. All right, everybody. I hope everybody got something good out of those messages. I know I picked up some really good vibes. So may every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just be you.